I was poor for 60 years, not because I was lazy, not because I didn't want it badly enough. I worked, I showed up, I tried, but I made 5 mistakes, quiet mistakes, the kind that don't ruin your life overnight. They ruin it slowly. And one day you wake up and realize you didn't lose money, you lost decades. If you're young, or even if you're not, please listen. Because if you make the same 5 mistakes I did, you won't notice at first, but you'll pay for them later with your freedom. When I was younger, I believed one thing. If I work hard, life will reward me. So I worked hard, long hours, extra shifts, no weekends, and I felt proud because I was exhausted. But here's what no one tells you. Hard work doesn't make you rich. Hard work makes you tired. Progress comes from direction, not effort. I stayed busy, but I wasn't building anything. I was running in circles just faster. I never asked of myself, is this job training me for a better life, or just renting my time until I die? If your life is all effort and no plan, you're not building a future, you're just surviving. I grew up thinking money was complicated, something rich people understood, and people like me just accepted. So I avoided it. I didn't learn about budgeting. I didn't learn about saving. I didn't learn about investing. I just hoped. And hoping is expensive because the world doesn't reward the good-hearted. It rewards the informed. But I didn't realize something painful. If you don't know how money works, more money doesn't fix you. It reveals you. So when I finally got small opportunities, a little extra pay, a small bonus, it vanished. Not because I was a bad person, but because I was unprepared. Money is not just numbers, it's a skill. And I spent decades refusing to learn it. This one hurts to admit. Some people don't want you to succeed, not because they hate you, but because your growth reminds them of their stagnation. I spent years around people who mocked ambition, people who called every dream unrealistic, people who made failure feel safer than trying. And I listened. I started shrinking my goals just to stay comfortable in their approval. But here's the truth. Your environment is either a ladder or a cage. And I lived in a cage that looked like friendship. If everyone around you is comfortable being broke, being stuck, being bitter, eventually you start confusing that with normal life, and you stop believing change is possible. I didn't have addictions that looked dramatic. No needles, no scandals. My addiction was quieter, comfort. I used comfort to numb stress, to avoid risk, to avoid rejection, to avoid hard conversations, to avoid growth. Whenever life asked me for courage, I answered with convenience. I'll do it later. I'm not ready yet. It's too risky. And the scariest part? Nothing bad happened. No punishment, no warning sign, no collapse, just years passing. Comfort didn't destroy me loudly. It made my life smaller, silently. And that's how people stay poor for decades, not by making one massive mistake, but by choosing the easy option every day. If you're listening right now, please don't do what I did. 1, stop being proud of exhaustion. Be proud of building. 2, learn money like your freedom depends on it, because it does. 3, protect your environment. If people mock your growth, they're not your people. 4, don't worship comfort. Comfort is fine, but living for comfort is a slow betrayal. 5, stop waiting to feel ready. Move while you're scared. Hard choices hurt early, Easy choices hurt later. The hard path asks for courage now. The easy path asks for everything later.